streaming. There we go. Hopefully. Maybe. So is this gonna turn on? There we go. Let's check this little wheel here. It looks like we're playing Spyro. Well, Crash Warped did get pretty high on the list, so I'll get to it eventually. The aim of this isn't to complete anything, I'm just having fun with games I used to play. I'm not wearing my hat because I would get too hot and sweaty and bothered, so I would just take it off. Oh wow, I just saw the screenception. That was weird. Okay. So run, reset. Yeah, come on, you piece of rubbish. Pull you up there. Hello, hello, party people. So what I'm gonna do then is try and try and just focus over here like that. Maybe like that. This is my first time doing something like this. We're trying to set up. This is like Babby's first attempt at anything. Yeah. Is that even right? No. I don't know how this even looks. I don't know anymore. Hello, Will Jago videos. Hello, Dashi. Hello, Jason. Lightning Brony, I'm not putting my hat on because it's just going to get too hot. All of these games have significant nostalgia for me. That's why I decided to put them in a poll so I could get them prioritized. So we're going to see how far I can get in the Spyro game. I love that we can use emulators like this now. You just put the PS1 disc in and the software acts like a new PS1. What time is it by me? It is 7:37 in the evening. So I've got quite a few hours. I love this guy. Senile old dragon.
What about this Ganasty Ganoid character? Now I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Ganoid is a simple creature. Therefore, he has been contained.
Hello, Christian. And Kaitis, I'm not wearing the hat because it would just get me hot and sweaty. I'm going to be here for hours. You know, I always thought as a kid that Nasty Nork doesn't seem like all that evil, because if he was really that strong or, you know, ill-intentioned, wouldn't he have just killed them instead of freezing them? And how weak of a spell is that I just have to stand like this and they get freed?
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first.
Isn't that just like every shonen protagonist? Like, I want to go kick the bad guy's ass despite being untrained and unskilled. Oh, here we go. Flame breath. Charge. Glide. It's so much fun, this game. Obviously, I'm not going to try and painstakingly get all the treasure in every world, but that doesn't mean that I won't resist the urge to knock down some bad guys. The main purpose will be getting dragons, because that's how you progress through the game.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horse.
Yes, Dashin.
First, do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing?
Nothing much, I say. Just gonna be here playing PS1.
Keep an eye on him. See what I mean?
Indeed it does, Paxo. Indeed it does. Hello, Zephyr Fields. Basically, we're just getting all the dragons we can until I hit the difficulty curve. Okay, well, I can't visit your channel at the moment, Enchanted. Would you please stop spamming the chat? Hi, Conan! We're playing some Spyro and then maybe some Crash Bandicoot for as many hours as I see fit.
Cool, Flash. Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the dragon mouth. But
Yeah, that's where the boss is. But obviously I need to do everything else first.
and lands.
Yeah, come on. Because I've got a disc in, sometimes it needs to, like, keep checking itself. Right, is the one through here? Indeed. Yep, definite classic. There's you.
Hey, Spyro. Press the jump button twice to glide.
I know that.
And don't be afraid. Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks, plummeting into prehistoric.
I got wings, though.
That.
Yeah, I haven't played it much either, Kona, except for when I was back as a kid. I remember I used to play it with my dad, I think. I remember him telling me about the save points on that ferry. Have I got all the dragons? Yes, I have. I can start going to the worlds now. Yes, Spyro the Dragon for the win, Zedpool. Have you played the most recent Spyro games? No. I think the last Spyro game I played was the first new type one. It was Elijah Wood voicing Spyro. I think I got stuck a few levels in on that, and you know, I don't think I found it that enjoyable. So I think I stopped keeping up with Spyro after that, and then I think his Skylanders design is just ugly. Oh, I remember this. This level had all the angry bulls on it. I know, right, Kona? Some of these names are ridiculous as well.
Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the L2 and R2 buttons to get a good look.
Okay, L2 and R2. Yes, Shadow King, Spyro! Oh, there's the bull. Ugh. Can I get you from here? No, I can't. Ah, when I was doing a demo run of this earlier to see if the controls worked, I did not know I could turn the camera. That's very helpful. Ah! Yes, it is Spyro the Dragon. Ah! I love the concept of this game. It was a simpler time in gaming. You just walk around as a dragon, flaming stuff, headbutting stuff, gliding around. It's the life. There's nothing really complicated about this at all. Just run around being a little dragon. It's adorable. Devlin.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Oh, did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing X at the very top of your jump?
Really, isn't that the same logic as pressing it again at the top of a double jump to reach a higher ledge? I couldn't have figured that out on my own. Oh, fairy. No. You. Die. Go on then. It's satisfying to break those open. Oh, one of your favourites. Yeah, me too. I compiled this game as a list of my favourites. Like Crash Bandicoot, the Yu-Gi-Oh game, this one, Revolt. It looks different. Well, this is the original. This is like the very first Spyro game, and Sparks is the dragonfly that represents your health. He takes 2 hits, and then I think he's gone, and then you die. You replenish Sparks' health level by killing sheep or just ingesting butterflies in general, which he eats. Spyro or Crash? I definitely have more of an attachment to the Crash series. I actually finished Crash 2 and 3, I think. I think Crash 1 was too hard, and I played the end levels through the Master Cheat Code. Yeah, I'm a dirty cheater. I am playing it on a PC, and for even more blasphemy, I am using a 360 controller. Yeah. I'm using the PSXE emulator, and because Microsoft owns Xbox, I can plug the controller in through USB. And somehow all the data works. Here's a dragon. I don't have a PlayStation 4, so I don't think I can get the Crash Bandicoot remaster. Unless they somehow do it across multiple consoles. I did play Echo the Dolphin, actually, but a long time ago, when I was still in school. The secret levels, yes, unlocked by doing the relics, right? Or do you mean where you get abducted by a UFO on the racing level? Because, yeah, I remember a lot about Crash Warped. I might play the Yu-Gi-Oh game, Conan. Night's young. You know, I'm playing each game until I either hit a difficulty curve or I get a bit bored of it and fancy a change-up. So for now, I'm seeing how good I can do in this Spyro level. I need to get my bearings, I think. Where am I going? I've not played Vigilante. I didn't even know that was a game. I do intend to start anime reactions, actually, Zephyr Fields. There's an anime called Overlord. Kind of borrows from the concept of Sword Art Online, except apparently it's supposed to be loads better. Well, I hope you enjoy what you're going to see on the screen, Mentor Sprayer. Of the 3 original Spyro games, Ed Paul, I'd say that the original stuck with me the most and the longest. Like, I don't think I got as far in the previous two, in the next two, as I did in the original. I need to get my bearings again of where I'm going. Because my main objective is to find the dragons, really. What's cute? I am. Have you played Jak and Daxter? No, but I did see their death battle, and I thought they seemed really cool. I just killed myself. That's what I get for trying to move while looking at the chat at the same time, isn't it? Oh, you're glitching out? Try refreshing the page. That's very weird. Ah! Kill the chickens. Yeah, you see, there's a lot I'm forgetting about these levels. Not quite sure what I'm doing. Am I sure I'm not lost? It definitely came from that way. Yes, I am definitely ready. Yeah. So I need to get up there somehow. So I think... Go back up there. So I just keep going round then? Oh, I've been watching Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid through Rarity Dash's reactions, and I did read the original manga first, so I have become familiar with that series. It's really adorable. I love it. Little Witch Academia, I've heard of that, but I admittedly have not seen anything about it, so that's a possible title that I could react to. I've seen Madoka, well, I've not actually watched it, but I saw one of those dramatic AMVs that include pretty much all of the dramatic scenes, so I know pretty much everything that happens and how sad it is. And My Hero Academia, again, I've read the original manga. It is one of my favourite titles at the moment, so I do know how everything's supposed to go. Bull missed me. Well, I think we have seen Rainbow's dad book, but I don't know if her mom's still in the picture. Name coming soon. I haven't heard of Chaotic, no. Paxo, I have not played the Sly Cooper series. Yeah, someone help Dashi. Yeah, I imagine it is great quality because I'm using the official disc. Like, this is my actual, from its case, PS1 game. Like, that's the beauty of this emulator. You can just put your disc in. Hello, Craig. We're playing some Spyro. Yay for Spyro. I have all of the dragons. So, was that a brother then? I suppose it depends on who you believe. Because he appeared in Heartwarming Tale. Yeah. Yeah, name coming soon, just it. And he was in the flashback about the Equestria Games. Yeah, so you say that's not him, but so do you more subscribe to the theory that that's a brother rather than a dad? Yeah, I'd say I'm a Flurry Heart fan, but to be honest, that doesn't really say much because I'm a fan of anything cute, and I think she's cute, and that's shallowly all there is to it, you know. Okay, so brother then? Alright, I know there's a level in here. Dark Hollow. Oh yeah, I have so many good memories from Crash Warped, J-Dog, and they did a lot of good stuff to keep you playing, like the relics and the gems, you know. It was really fun trying to collect it all as a kid. Oh, this is a nice level. I think I remember this. Oh, I hope you enjoyed it, Shadow King, even though I think I had a massive brain fart for large portions of that. Well, I'd say that room has been proven false now that they've leaked Equestria Girls' design. Huh. My favourite game of all time actually needs to be split up into categories, because... Yes, Conan, I caught the Grogar reference. I did make mention of that. What was that previous message? I lost my train of thought. Favourite game of all time? You see, it depends, because I consider Portal 2 to be the best platformer of all time, but I'd consider The Last of Us to be the best story-driven horror sort of thing of all time. Like, you know, there's different things I'd consider. Yes, Dashi, I said Relic because that's what the Crash game calls the time trial rewards. You get a Sapphire, Gold, and Platinum Relic for the different level of time trials that you clear. You might have dreamed that or something, Shadow King, or saw something from a fan. Hi, Nitro! Because we've only got 2 subtle references. The shooting stars going over the barn in Apple Family Reunion. And when she said, oh, if Mum and Dad were here, they'd be so proud of you, to Apple Bloom. That depends on how well they follow it up, if they did a cliffhanger. Nice, Conan. Ellie is probably one of my favourite female protagonists in pretty much anything. Will you go away? Thank you. Yes, Martin, Spyro. I did see the teaser book, but I really, really need to see actual clips from the movie before I can judge anything, because with just the short stock GIF-like animations they were using on the thing, I'm not really sold on the new sort of Disney lookalike style yet. I need to see it in full motion in a scene. Yeah, make sure chat's at the bottom. Give me control back. There we go. You, die. I think I'd welcome Sunset, of course, but she'd also have to have a believable reason for going back on her decision to stay in the human world, because a scene was cut where she said that she'd give it serious thought and she decided to stay there.
Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Metal armor is fireproof, but a charge...
Oh my, a lot of chat just went by. When do you want MLP to end? Well, they do say 8 seasons in a movie, so we're getting the movie early, but maybe end season 8, because I know that's been confirmed. I think a lot of my opinion will depend on what the season 7 finale brings to the table. Yes, Last of Us and Portal are amazing games. Outside of the main 6, who's your favourite pony? Starlight or Trixie. Both have grown and shown me a lot. I really love both of them right now. Exactly, Jay. You can't pick a favourite game overall. It has to be in the categories. What's my take on the Crash remasters? I'm looking forward to them. I know I'll... The thing that excites me most about the Crash remasters is that it will turn on a whole new generation of Let's Players that never saw this game before. Never saw the Crash games before. And so seeing them play it for the first time, but in full animated glory and stuff like that, that should be really fun. Welcome, Spazcakes. Yes, Spyro overwhelmingly won that poll, so it was going to be first. In Star, who's my favourite character? Janna. Hekapoo would be if she had more appearances. Hi, Kick-Ass. Yeah, Spyro was a popular PS1 title. Rainbow Rocks is my favourite EQG movie. My Twitter is TheBeardIsCool, and it should appear Luffy is cool above my name. My favourite season so far, based on my ratings, I tallied them up and it was season 6. Do you think get an epic pony war at the end of season 8? Mate, I hope for that every season, and it's yet to come true, but I shall keep hoping. Oh, I would definitely react to a live-action Ruby film. I think that could be pretty cool. No, Conan, I try to avoid horror games generally. I don't like being scared. I like quirky little things like Spyro here. Yeah. I have played Story of the Blanks, which legitimately creeped me out at first because I went in blind. I've played Banned from Equestria Daily and bedded 4 ponies on my first try. I was pretty proud of that because I'm degenerate. Thanks so much. Okay. I'm going to look away from the chat for a while now just to make some progress here. Get my bearings. For some reason, my external camera is inverted. Oh well. You cannot play this level without lighting the fires. Go up. Well, I'd still react to it, Kick-Ass. You never know. It might be, entertaining for how bad it is, like The Room. What's your opinion on pizza? Oh, that's 10 out of 10. If I could eat barbecue chicken pizza from Senior Chef restaurant for the rest of my life, I would totally do it. No question. Yeah, exactly, J-Dog. Last of Us was an exception to the rule for me because the story was just so good. And it's not like it was supremely difficult either. It was more of a hack and slash with a zombie theme and some guns. I know, right? And it's growing. I am growing my hair out. I was gonna surprise people one day by taking it off and it's coming down my shoulders, but you can see it's actually getting a bit longer. Pineapple on pizza. I used to have Hawaiian pizza, but then pineapple started tasting weird to me and so I stopped. So rather than being a non-believer and then getting turned on to it, I used to have pineapple but then grew out of it. Weird, right? Which Spyro and Crash games are your favourite? This one right here for Spyro and Crash Warped for Crash Bandicoot. It's the right balance between easy casual playing and loads of stuff to do. Well, hello Ukraine. Hello Otto. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad that I performed this niche service for you. Hello, Ecstasy. Okay, when I have chance, I'll have a look. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to Last of Us 2. Yeah, you don't get me. I don't know why I'm bothering killing all the enemies, because I'm just here for the dragons. I need one more to find. Is that him? No, that's Tree. I don't think I've been down here yet. Oh, so you mean you've always had it margarita style, Kick-Ass? Like just the cheese and tomato, no toppings? I know, Cyborg, I know. Dashi, have you, Kick-Ass and Shot ever done a collab? No, I don't believe in doing collabs for myself. It's partly because of my anxiety autism, all that, and like wanting to do things my way and in a certain way. I can only work alone. That's just my thing. I just have something to tunnel vision on, and then I do it. Like, I'm safely in a zone at the moment. Like, this is a great little thing going. I've heard of Nier Automata, but I've not played it. I've seen some YouTube clips of it. I do remember The Wrath of Cortex. I think that was the last main Crash title I played, aside from my friend's copy of Twinsanity. Oh, yeah, I think I brought it up in either Flight to the Finish, when Scootaloo was getting marked, or I think I brought it up in Testing 1, 2, 3, when they brought up Rainbow Dash Learning differently, and I equated it to my own experiences in school. I know, right, Spazcakes? I've been enjoying this music in the background while I've been paying attention to the chat. Am I a Marvel fan? Yeah. I don't get into fan wars and stuff. If something DC comes out and it's good, I like it. If something Marvel comes out and it's good, I like it. I think my favourite Marvel protagonist, though, is Tony Stark, especially the version played by Robert Downey Jr. I just love that kind of character. Spyro is not my favourite game. If there was one platform-style game that you could have me play forever, it would either be Crash Bandicoot Warped or Portal 2. Depends which kind of angle I'd want to stick with the most. Yeah, I know, right? Twisted Pop, especially because my Q&A fell through, so all those answers to those questions were lost to the sands of time. That's true. I did not consider that Deadpool counts. Yeah, I'd say Deadpool is my favourite, followed closely by Tony Stark. I haven't been keeping up with the Spider-Man movies, actually. I don't watch movies in general anymore. Like, most of my day is spent watching other reactions on YouTube or working on my various projects. Oh, no. No. I have not visited any MLP conventions. Oh, get well soon, name coming soon. Oh, how do I keep missing? I realised too late. My favourite DC superhero is probably Batman, even though he technically doesn't have superpowers. Because he can do all that he does without any powers of his own, and that makes for, you know, more compelling problem solving. Yeah, that is a very good point, Martin. Very good point. Well, Cold Winter, I did react to Zootopia, and I only just missed out on watching Moana because I just wasn't feeling it at the time, and I had nothing to do one night, so I watched Atomic Catacombs react to it. But I wish, you know, in hindsight, that I did react to Moana. I reacted to Inside Out for the 6K special, I think. So who knows, in the future I probably will watch more Disney Pixar movies if I think they look really, really good and worth checking out. I know Zootopia 2 is on the cards, so I'm guaranteed to be watching that one. Well, I saw the original trilogy with Tobey Maguire, and with me, I don't know if it's part of my autism or whatever, or something else, I don't like it when something I've come to establish as that person is that character gets changed. I stopped watching Midsummer Murders when the main detective changed because this isn't the guy I was watching. So it's like, for me, Toby became Peter Parker, and so something that changes after that just feels wrong, and it makes me not want to watch it. I'm weird like that. I used to watch a little bit of wrestling. I remember I had a friend who was into a lot of wrestling, and his favourite was The Undertaker, and I remember being so wowed by that lightning bolt entrance, with the eyes rolled back and everything, that super dramatic entrance. I haven't seen Rick and Morty yet, but I was planning on watching Rarity Dash's reactions through it. Yes, Avatar reactions are very good indeed, especially because so many people have actually completed it. That's what I find incredible. Atticus, Rarity Dash, Blind Wave are currently going through it. You know, I love that people know how awesome Avatar is. It's probably my favourite cartoon, really. Like, of all time. Of the modern era, my favourite cartoon is likely Gravity Falls. I love that it was able to tell a complete story arc and end on its own terms, with its own well-developed characters. And all the little things they put into it, it made Gravity Falls an awesome show. Is my PC alright? Yeah, it's not too warm yet. I have all the dragons. I know, right, Nick? Alright, where's the exit? I forget. I do not have my brain. Where am I going? What am I doing with my life? Go up there. Oh yeah, I still need to start Season 2 of the Negative series of Mentally Advanced, don't I? Oh, nice. Well, tell that guy that someone who looks just like him said hi from the land of the internet. I think next season of Star Versus will go. I am hoping that Marco is suddenly realizes he's got the scissors on him, and the season is basically spent with Star going into hiding from Toffee with her mother, and Marco haphazardly giving chase and getting into his own adventures. So we've got an A plot going on and a B plot going on, and different episodes focused on each, some sort of ongoing thing, with a third episode in between for stuff whatever the villains are doing. And maybe at some point, maybe those all converge again, that kind of angle. I don't know, but you know, I'd like to see them play around with something like that. Oh yeah, something that the first time Avatar truly shocked me was when Aang burned Katara with fire, and that really struck me because I realised how significant that was. That's the same element that took her parents away, so, you know, and to be burned when she was just trying to help Aang, and how it reduced her to realistic sobs and her burned hands and stuff, that was a powerful scene. I loved it. Yeah, that is very close on my list. Friendship is for Adults. I do need to pull my finger out and actually react to that at some point, because I was intrigued by the characterizations shown in the Royal Correspondence episodes they did with Scooter Tricks. It's okay, Dashi. I will be here for possibly another 4 to 6 hours. Really. I remember these. I never quite got the designs of these things as a kid. Are you trying to be an elephant? Are you trying to be a bull? Because we had bulls in the town square. To be honest, I haven't seen much of Korra. I just don't think I ever had the motivation to check it out, especially with all the flack people were giving it. I might at some point watch it through Flaming Shark's reactions to it or something, or Atticus's, though he didn't very much like one of the finales, and he got a load of bashing in the comments from Avatar fans that couldn't handle criticism. Oh dear. I definitely recommend a rewatch Kick-Ass. I mean, I've seen all of it through Atticus, but then I'm currently rewatching it through Rarity Dash's archive reactions, and I'm remembering a ton of stuff that I'd previously forgotten. Well, I'm flattered, Craig. Oh, no, go away. Well, as you can see, folks, we just had evidence of the health system there. My dragonfly tanked the hit and became blue, so now I've got to feed him a butterfly to restore him by murdering some sheep. Nature. Oh, yes, I did see that, David. It makes sense. Bacon here. Yeah, take care, Dashi. See you later. Thank you, Martin. I can show you the progress on 16. If I load up File Explorer, it should be showing up in the broadcasting software. Documents, Vegas stuff. You see how I organize? Projects, shenanigans, finish shenanigans, new folder. I have 35 shorts so far. So yeah, progress on that. How do you like my organising? Alright, you, come here. You, come here. Come here. Come here. I'm probably a little bit crazy. I mean, you can't be like the definition of normal if you seriously want to sit in here and play games like this for like 6 hours straight, but I literally have nothing else. How do I find anything? What you mean in the game right now? I'm just exploring at the moment. Oh, thank you for the sub, Nitro. Oh, nice, Max. Yeah, you learn counting with this game. Bye, Hesse. Yes, and yes, it was overwhelmingly the top of the poll, Mr. Richard. So you've got several other fans of the game supporting you here. My hobbies are literally what I'm doing right now, sitting at the computer. Oh, I'm flattered that you think I'm like Kirito with my hair. As long as we're talking abridged Kirito, though I'm not a sociopath like him. Oh, yeah, yeah, it may not look like it from the surface, but it's easy to find stuff for me because I remember exactly how the organization pattern goes. I'm kind of like a Twilight with those things. So it's like, yeah, Vegas stuff, projects, finished work, it's there. Right. I think I heard... I'm an idiot. The dragon was right there. Right there. Where am I going? Yeah, so we're going to keep playing Spyro until I hit a difficulty curve, because I'm sure I have never beaten Spyro. I think to know how the game went, I looked up someone else do it on YouTube.
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump.
Okay, see you later, Kick-Ass.
Button to drop down in mid-flight.
I didn't catch what you said, but I'm sure it was something I already knew. Something about dropping from mid-flight. I think... I need to go over here. Be careful. Yeah, this way. I don't care about the egg guy. He can live to steal another day. See, I think I can just jump off of here and land on a beach. Yeah. Oh, I mistakenly thought there was a dragon in here. But no, just the key. This is always fun. When you're in a room like this, you have to do that. There's just no other thing you can do. Hi, Time Shield. Hi, Andy. Oh, that's very strange, you guys. Huh. I don't know how to fix that. Oh, what happened then? Keep an eye on that for me, please, because as far as I'm aware, I'm set up correctly. Huh. I have no idea what could be the cause of that. Very sorry if anyone's having problems. I need to make sure I can actually find these other dragons. I think I got turned around. Oh, sweet. You're back, are you? Right, just spin here. Okay. Hi, Red Paint. I'm just trying to figure out my bearings here. Ah, here we go, gems. And I know where the 4th dragon is now.
When you free a dragon, step on one of them.
I don't care. I love that you can skip the dragons. Oh, as long as the audio is uninterrupted, that's fine. Because Spyro is quite a slow game. I'm sure you can like get the gist of what I'm up to. But right now, I'm just trying to keep the interactive with the chat. Oh, see you later, J-Dog. Right, I need to find the wishing well. Is that it? Yeah. There, that's all the dragons. Don't let me distract you for too long, Adam.
Eat butterflies. Stay strong. Like me.
For all the praise that you give it, Conan, I will admit you have intrigued me towards it. So maybe at some point I will give it a look, but I can't make any promises as to when that would be. I got the key, may as well use it. Yeah, I'm running with OBS. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I have all the dragons. Brilliant. I think I'm making good time. I think. I've received all the dragons in 4 places, and we have been streaming for almost 50 minutes. Just check the PC. It's getting a little bit warm, but it's not like it'll turn off like a laptop does. It should be fine. Right, is there any more levels up here? There's the hot air balloon. Let me have a look. That says OBS 0.16.2. It just says OBS. Oh, it is OBS Studio. I can see it on the little icon. I don't really load up Netflix, which is weird because I'm paying monthly like $10 or something around that mark, or £10, however it converted, and my family enjoys the free secondary accounts on the same account, so they watch stuff. But I don't really use it for myself. Okay, have fun, Conan. See you later. You two should just die. There you go. I need to remember where all the level locations are. I went to the top one up there, that was the town square. Yeah, it did say there was a newer version available, Andy, so the next time I do a stream, I'll make sure to update my OBS first. Ah, okay, Aluminaro. Okay, see you later, Dark Samus. Okay, so let me just load up OBS then. So 13% dropped frames. Does anyone know how to stop the dropping of frames? Is it like anything I could change? Like that wouldn't interrupt the stream itself? Right, I'm sure there's another world in here somewhere. I definitely went in there. Did I seriously do everything? I'm gonna check. Oh, I did! I did! Okay, name coming soon. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna load up new window. I'm gonna go to Twitter. Okay. Okay, here we go. Notifications, there they are. Okay. Yeah, sweet. Just. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll beat the first boss, and then I shall temporarily stop the stream, but it will come back, so don't go anywhere. I'll try fiddling with the settings. Does anyone want to suggest to me what to change beforehand while I'm doing this boss? Hi, Oksana. Oh yeah, I forgot. These guys have 2 bits of health. That's annoying. No, I don't watch Young Justice. I'm gonna pass on that, and I'm not big on that. Okay. Oh no, no! That shepherd was mean to me. Meh. Can I just headbutt you? Okay, I can just dodge. I have not played a Telltale game before, I think. Oh, I couldn't get away. Okay, so I just got to keep moving when I meet the dogs. Yeah, I'm very sorry about the lag, guys. As I said, I'm going to halt the stream after I've done the first world boss, and I'm going to see if there's anything I can change before I bring it back online. I think I've started to get the pattern down for them guys. Yes, I'm very sorry about the lag. Very sorry. I shall try and fix it as soon as possible. This is the first time I've ever done something like this. Oh, I've got to be so careful now. No! Can't believe that. Now, go, go, go. I have, like, nothing left. Oh, no, I do have one dragonfly left. And go. Ah, the camera angles, man. Yes, some people are getting extreme lag, and it's something I need to change, and I shall be trying to change it after I've beat the first boss. Yeah, it's just a matter of moving after the initial hit. Oh no, what happened there? I lagged. Oh, wow, I hope you don't have to do anything important tomorrow, being up at 3 AM. Good, here we go. I don't think there's anything this way. Is there a reward? It's not worth it, unless there's a dragon that way. There's only one dragon to get. There's no dragon, okay. Bring him on.
Be careful, Spyro. This boss has many tricks up his sleeve.
Though I wouldn't know anything about that being a dragon. I don't have any sleeves. Right, can I save, please? Because I'm low on health. Save. Successful. Oh boy, here we go. Here's the boss. Torch you. There we go. That was easy. Okay. I think here's where I used to struggle as a kid. I've got to instantly move. Yeah, once you figure out the pattern, it becomes a lot easier. It is 8:31 here. So, yay! I just did that. Yes, sorry, Dragon. Yeah, he's Spyro. I've just completed all there is to do in the first world. I'm not collecting all the treasure, I'm just progressing through the game by getting the dragons. I may as well save after completing all that. I do play mobile games. I have The Chase. You have a US version now, I think. I played the UK version of The Chase on app. I used to play Candy Crush. I sometimes play Sudoku when I'm in the bathroom. I have a bunch of little different games. Yes, I did read the tweet, name coming soon. Like, didn't you see? I had it up on the screen and I liked it. You know, expressed amusement. I think the farthest I've gotten is the world with all the wizards shooting lightning out their fingers. Or whatever. Oh, hi, Koi Cat. Yes, you get to meet me. Hello. Yes, I do have hair. And it's been growing. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to stop the stream, but it will be coming back. I'm just going to see if there's any OBS settings I can fiddle with so that you guys aren't getting any dropped frames or lag.